Hello, pocket knife community, knife lovers, knife enthusiasts, interested viewers. Folder here. We can't always talk about knives. Sometimes we have to talk about safety. We should be talking about safety while we're talking about knives, right? Safety and cutting instruments go hand in hand, synonymous, hand in hand, right? You should never have one without the other. Yeah. So, yeah, I just want to briefly talk about these gloves. These coated, cut-resistant gloves. They're called No Cry coated, cut-resistant gloves. Yeah, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Cause I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Frenchtown. Oh no, alright. It's another story. Yeah, no cry. So these are cut resistant gloves. And let's just get into it. These are extra larges because I wear an extra large. I think I really could have used a 2X, to be honest with you. But whatever. Let's see. Nah, they're decent. Yeah, they're decent. And basically, what you have is polyurethane glass fiber. Is that the same as fiberglass? Right? Copper fiber, nylon, polyester, spandex, and nitrile. So the POM is nitrile, which basically is a rubber. And it's very resistant to chemicals, gasoline, solvents, and things of that nature. And the back is, polyurethane and glass fiber and copper fiber. That's what prevents it or makes them cut resistant. And I'm going to tell you, I have to stress the importance of highlighting that they're cut resistant, not cut proof. I mean, in the instructions, it clearly mentions, do not use these with machinery, or, they're really afraid someone's going to put these things on and think that their hands cannot be cut. Well, that's definitely not the case. They can be. They're not cut proof, they're cut resistant. So listen, we use knives every day, right? I know I do. Most adults use knives every day, right? I would think that, right? I mean, if you eat food, you probably use a knife every day. And, we don't have to put cut resistant gloves on to use knives. You exercise caution. You cut your food or you cut whatever you're cutting in a manner in which you don't cut yourself. So when would these be good? When would these be, say, necessary? I would imagine more so if you're using a knife or using an object to cut something and it's not in an ideal position that you can get to it. You have to stretch out. You have to really extend yourself in some way where, exercising the caution necessary is not always ideal. Or maybe you're cutting something where your secondary hand has to a little bit be in the cutting way. Sort of that secondary hand has to hold whatever object you're cutting, and you run risk of cutting yourself. So yeah, I would imagine that would be the circumstance more than anything else. Jury's out on these no cry gloves. I will say that I have at least taken a knife and ran them lightly across the back of the gloves just to see how it felt, and yeah, they're definitely cut resistant. That's for sure. And I would imagine the primary ingredients that make it cut resistant, like I said before, would be the glass fiber and the copper fiber. those fibers intertwined in the spandex and the polyurethane and nylon and polyester that goes to making these things are what gives it its cut resistance. So, all right. So the jury's out on them, of course, because I haven't used them in the field. I haven't actually had an application where I've used them. And when I do, I'll review it. I'll definitely review it. So, and I would definitely say that they're probably true to fit. I usually wear somewhere between an extra large and a 2X, and it depends. These have enough spandex in them that I do feel pretty good. Like an extra large works for me. So, all right. Anyway, that's the No Woman No Cry gloves. All right. No Woman No Cry. I mean, No Cry LLC. Cut coat resistant gloves. All right. All I got. Thanks.